Oh my goodness, the German DFL Cup. I can't believe Jadon Sancho did it to the mans. He actually destroyed Bayern Munich. And I apologize that we're not going to be able to use footage for this video, but I just want to say off the bat, this was one of, if not the most interesting games that you're sort of watching, if you're watching from an individual's like neutral perspective, because watching this game, I noticed Dortmund's uniforms are icy. They're really, icy clean. Two, Jadon Sancho in Dortmund kind of got lucky in the way that they won this game. I don't know what Manuel Neuer was doing the majority of this game, but it wasn't goalkeeping. It was very, very strange. It was very confusing. I mean, the guy was pretty much playing a sweeping midfield role in the first half that almost resulted in a Rafael Guerreiro goal. And then the guy, he got nutmegged by Jadon Sancho for the second goal, and then he did not move in time at all for what was a pretty slow shot from Paco Alcácer for the first one. So, I mean, Jadon Sancho single-handedly destroyed Bayern Munich. That is the takeaway from this game. If there is anything that anyone tells you, or you see any footage or anything like that, that is the one thing you need to know. Jadon Sancho was absolutely dominant. I mean, literally, coming from that right-hand side, going up against still one of the best left-backs in the world, I consider, and David Alaba, as well going against Thiago and having to come back and help track back against Kingsley Coman. They were just unstoppable. I mean, he actually was just dribbling over and over and over and over at Alaba, and he was unable to stop. I mean, there was one point, Corentin Tolisso came from the other side of midfield to come and help. And there was actually another point where 4 or 5 guys were surrounding Sancho, and he's able to just dink it off after nutmegging, I believe it was Thiago, nutmegging him straight to the assist for Paco Alcácer. And so Sancho was absolutely dogging it, and then took Alaba down the line with Boateng, nutmeg Neuer for the second goal. I mean, I know obviously Dortmund aren't, gonna sell him. There's a couple days left in the transfer window. I don't think he's part of their plans to leave. But the fact that Dortmund in this game did not even have any of the new players that they got, Julian Brandt, Torgan Hazard, didn't have, Nico Schultz did start, but the fact that any of their new attacking players didn't even make the bench in this team should tell you how much trust and faith Lucien Favre's Dortmund have in young Jadon Sancho, Rafael Guerreiro, Jacob Brun-Larsen. This team is going to be so good in the Bundesliga this year. I just have that good feeling. With Julian Weigl and Axel Witsel back in the midfield in a weird 4-4-2. They stuck Delaney on the bench, mainly, I think, because Delaney wasn't ready. I don't think for this Bayern Munich squad. I think he was declared unfit, but he's still in the substitutes. But this Dortmund squad in itself is hopefully, I'm hoping for the blessings for the Bundesliga that them, Bayern Munich, and RB Leipzig make this an absolute battle to the finish. I'm hoping all of these games end up being as competitive as this German Super Cup was, because this was an absolute gem. And to be fair to Bayern Munich in this game, they had the better of the chances. I mean, they had 15 shots, 8 of those on target. He had himself a bit of a day, having to try and defend as well. That back line, Toprak and Akanji, was pretty solid. I forgot Omer Toprak was actually on this Dortmund squad because he wasn't used a lot in the last season. It was mainly Akanji, Diallo playing either that right back or that left back position, and Don Axel Zagadou. But now that Hummels is back in the squad, he didn't even find himself, there available for the matchday squad against Bayern. So I think that's just a huge bonus to what this Dortmund squad has to offer to the Bundesliga this season. Bayern show their weakness. I mean, without Lewandowski shooting at his absolutely peak, their weakness is essentially breaking down compact teams. And with Julian Weigl and Axel Witsel sort of protecting that back 4 line, they were more than compact. And I mean, the fact that they only had 6 shots, 3 on target the entire game proves all they have to do is win on the counterattack and let their pristine assisting goal scorer Jadon Sancho do the rest. And I'm so happy for Dortmund in this game to win the German Super Cup, to get the preseason started, to get those jitters out of the way, and to just announce to the world, A, Jadon Sancho is still in form, and B, Dortmund are ready to take on Bayern. But you guys gotta let me know your thoughts on the German Super Cup. I do apologize for not using footage, but if you guys have made it this far of the video, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. We're gonna cover a lot more of all of Europe, hopefully this season, this upcoming season. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.